Alright.
Alright, you Medusa loving bastards, here is ultimate Medusa Geomancy build. As the name says, our primary focus here is on using this skill called Medusa Head. It's a fantastic skill and it works well with Geomancy because it decreases earth resistance by 20% for those who have been petrified. When you use Medusa Head, you automatically get +1 to Geomancy and also you get Petrification Aura. That means everyone around you in 3 meters range will be automatically petrified if they don't have any magical armor. When we use Medusa Head, also next to that Petrifying Aura, we get this skill, Petrifying Visage, that deals earth damage and it petrifies enemies around us. It is extremely powerful ability and we will utilize these two things, Petrifying Aura and Petrifying Visage skill. From gear I'm wearing two-handed staff, mainly because it works well with this setup. I want to implement 3 points into warfare so that we get Whirlwind, Tick of the Fight, Blitz Attack and Crippling Blow. But Whirlwind and Tick of the Fight are the most important ones. From gear we're gonna wear intelligence based gear because we want that intelligence bonus and try to get as many points into Geomancy and Wits as possible. Get yourself Flame or Frost Rune of Power, that means combining it with Power Frame, that will get you intelligence +3 next to fire or frost resistance depending on what rune you're using. And here get yourself Giant Flame Rune of Power to get that critical chance up. Getting critical chance up is important as always. Focus on intelligence and the rest of the points put into wits. You're gonna need about 18 points into memory. From combat abilities, 3 points into polymorph are a must. Medusa requires 2, but Skin Graft requires 3 points. To have Medusa available for most of the fight, you're gonna need Skin Graft. Next, max out Geomancy and the rest of the points put into two-handed. And you need 3 points into warfare as well. To get Venom Coating, you're gonna need also 1 point into Scoundrel, which I definitely suggest. From talents, Elemental Affinity, Executioner, Far Out Man, Hothead, Savage Sortilege are pretty much standard choices now, and you should definitely use those. If you don't want, for example, Far Out Man, then go for All Skilled Up or Stench. You can even combine Glass Cannon and Stench during first part of the game. It can be very effective. From skills, really, I already said from Warfare, Whirlwind and Tick of the Fight are the most important. From Scoundrel get Adrenaline and Cloak and Dagger. And from Geomancy get pretty much everything. Poison Dart, Venom Coating, Fossil Strike, Impalement, Worm Tremor, Contamination, Earthquake, Poison Wave, Siphon Poison. And from Polymorph add as well Heart of Steel, cause why not? You already have points into Polymorph, no reason not to use Heart of Steel. There are some more combinations you can add, for example, Oily Carapace and Turn to Oil. That can be very effective with Elemental Affinity. And there are also skills like Throw Dust and some others that you can use if you want. Chameleon Cloak, for example. I mean, there are plenty of options, but this is a must. If you want to play this through the first region, then you're gonna focus on intelligence during the first region. From combat abilities for first 8 levels, I'd put 2 points into warfare to get Whirlwind, 1 point into Scoundrel to get the Adrenaline, or maybe even 2 points into Scoundrel to get Cloak and Dagger as well, 2 points into Polymorph. But I'm not sure if you can even get Medusa Head during the first region. If you can, then go for 2 points into Polymorph. If you can't, then forget about Polymorph and dump everything into Geomancy. So to recap, if you can get Medusa Head during the first region, 2 points Warfare, 2 points Scoundrel, 2 points Polymorph, 2 points Geomancy. If you can't get Medusa, then forget about Polymorph and put 4 points into Geomancy. From talents, during the first region, all skilled up and bigger and better are excellent from level 2 onward. Later on you can remove it when you get to Driftwood. And for the starting talent, Executioner is a great choice. Elemental Affinity is also pretty much alright. But the problem with oil and poison surfaces is that they tend to ignite easily. That's it. That's the whole thing. Just remember one more thing. One of your guys needs to be very adept at teleporting opponents. And by that I mean use teleportation and teleportation scrolls as well. To craft teleportation scroll you need to add feather, air essence and sheet of paper. It's really important to do it. And that's it. Now let's go to testing. Paladin bridge again. Haven't been here in a while, right? Bloody bastards, the paladins. Anyway, this is why I have teleportation. I don't have lone wolf talent on any of my two guys, so this is without lone wolf. You can see by the amount of action points that I have. I've used teleportation to get everyone bunched up together around me. Medusa head works when everyone is in 3-meter range around you. So I went with Tick of the Fight, Adrenaline, used Whirlwind to take care of their magical armor, because I'm doing with Poison Staff magical damage that is boosted through Geomancy as well. And after that I'm using Medusa Head. Now everyone around me that does not have magical armor is instantly petrified, and they will forever be petrified as long as Medusa Head is active and they are within the range. So that's why the goal is to have everyone bunched up together around you. When enemy is petrified, they have minus 20% resistance to earth spells. That's the best period when to use stuff like Impalement, Earthquake and so on. Now I've seen a couple of guys there, and here I've decided to use Petrifying Visage. That thing does damage. So that's why those two bastards over there got petrified as well. And everyone was petrified next to me, and then I've used Earthquake. And after that's just Fossil Strike to kill them instantly, because they receive 20% more damage from earth-based spells. That's how easy it is. As long as everything around you is petrified, you can use your earth spells to do stupid amounts of damage. Just to help me out here, I went with Contamination, Poison Wave and so on, so that I can heal myself because I'm undead. But it is extremely useful, and they cost low amount of action points to use. And also I went here and used Medusa Head again after Skin Graft to petrify some more enemies around me. That's the whole setup really. You want everyone around you, use Whirlwind, use any kind of an attack, maybe Impalement, Worm, Tremor, but save Earthquake. Or you can start off with Earthquake to damage magical armor of everyone around you as well. But I would always go for Whirlwind first, when enemies are bunched up together. And save Earthquake for when enemies are petrified. And when you petrify an enemy, go all out with your earth spells, and that's the whole bloody thing. Skin Graft here is important so that we can constantly have that Medusa Head active. Here I managed to run out of Medusa Head, no more in this fight because it's on huge ass cooldown, but it doesn't matter. My earth spells do a lot of damage even without Lone Wolf, as you can see, and I don't have to worry about anything, just doing traditional damage. That will be it for this build. I hope you lads enjoyed it. This will be the last build. I will not be doing Divinity Original Sin 2 videos anymore, at least not these ultimate builds or whatever. I'm gonna maybe include some mods, but I'm going on a break after I do a couple of more Neo videos, and I'm just gonna stream for a while, but I will do that in an update video on my channel, so you don't have to worry about missing out on that information, what my plans are further on. So as things stand, that's it for now for Divinity. Thank you all for supporting me. Special thanks to my patrons and people supporting me on Twitch. And see you all bastards soon.
Toodaloo, motherfucker!